Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are here in Gumfreston I should say, St. Lawrence's Church here in about 2 miles, I'd say, outside Tenby in Wales. So let's walk around here, this beautiful place, and tell you a little bit more about it. So this is the beautiful church, as we can see here, and there's actually a bell in that tower, and it's the oldest bell in Pembrokeshire. So we'll walk around first and we'll read a couple of the graves here, and I'll tell you a little bit more about the place as we go around. These are kind of newer graves, but this one here has caught my eye with the photograph. So it's Oscar Bonaccini, 1920 to 1990, your wife and children. And down below we have a Gwyneth Bonaccini, and I'd imagine Gwyneth was Welsh. She married an Italian man. She died in 2021. We have a photo of Oscar. Look at that old photograph, isn't that beautiful? And that grave. And here we have a Bonfiglio Giuseppe, forgive my pronunciation, anybody watching from Italy, 1921 to 1965. And a photograph here of the man himself, looks like in his wedding suit in the photo. So this is St. Lawrence's, and it's a beautiful warm day here in Wales. That is the church area, so we'll have a little gander in here. So there's actually holy wells here at the back of the church, so we'll go and have a look at those as well. Apparently they're healing wells, ancient wells. So on one side we have information that's in Welsh, so I'm going to opt for the English. So it says here, St. Lawrence's, Gumfreston. This church is owned and maintained by the Friends of Friendless Churches. Now they are a group that go around and they maintain old churches like these buildings and do them up and stuff and save them. They've actually done that inside this church, and unfortunately that is the door inside, but it is closed today because there's work still ongoing here, so we won't be able to get inside there today. But inside that church there is medieval wall paintings, very, very old.
There's a feeling that not everything is revealed as you enter.
Before this would be sort of a ruin. Inside there are some really exciting medieval wall paintings that are just starting to be uncovered. There aren't any new medieval wall paintings being made, so obviously there are things that are vanishing, year on year.
So that is the group that looked after this church. You can see some more old graves there, chest tomb style. Some chairs, people sitting down in the sun maybe when they come here. So the church dates mainly from the 12th century here, and 13th century maybe, although the site itself is believed to have been an early Celtic Christian settlement. So there's 3 ancient wells, as I was saying, just down here. and they attracted pilgrims for centuries, each believed to have healing properties for different ailments. And these are the wells. Believed to heal people. So I think I'd have to hop in there fully to heal myself with all my ailments. But I definitely have a sore shoulder and have so for many, many years. So I wonder, will I get healed here today? Who knows? Beautiful area though. Old wells. So there's another view of the church. So as I was saying, fragments of medieval wall paintings survive beneath later layers of whitewash inside this church. Like most churches in Britain, the interior would once have been brightly painted, but these artworks were covered during the Reformation in the 16th century. So the best known surviving painting inside here is thought to be a depiction of Christ of the Trades, a rare medieval subject. The painting shows Christ surrounded by tools associated with everyday occupations such as fishing, farming, etc. So I will show you as we're walking around on the video, because unfortunately, as I was saying, I can't get inside there today. I was hoping I would, to try and see, can we have a look at them in person, I suppose. This is in memory of John Jermyn, I think, Jermyn, M-Y-N, Jermyn, late of Tenby, who departed this life 1857, aged 75. Also in memory of Mary, his wife. Mary died in 1842, aged 71. So they did great job here actually. This was all overgrown here, all this area. So it was totally cleared out. And you wouldn't have probably even known there was graves or see any graves here. But what a great tower in that church. It's beautiful. A castle style it has at the very top. And this was one of the graves that was lost with the overgrowth. Affectionate remembrance of the beloved Margaret, the beloved wife of David Griffiths of Little Wedlock in this parish, who died the 13th of March 1896, aged 53. And David died in 1910, aged 74. So there we have it. This one here, I don't know what this is. Certainly looks old. If anybody has any idea, comment below the video. In memory of Llewellyn, my Welsh is terrible. Priddy is the surname of this parish, who departed this life the 4th of November 1833, I think, age 85. You know, when I do these videos, it's funny because people get on to me in the comments and they say how I pronounce the word tree, or the letter tree, like 33. It's just, you know, like we pronounce the number 3 like one of those trees there. But that's just the Irish pronunciation, the accent. And that's who I am, and I'm not going to change for anybody, especially on the videos. You know, it is what it is, and I'm not American or Canadian. I'm Irish. So guys, we will go around and have a look at the few graves here as well. This is a memory of Mr. George Williams, who died in 1851, aged 80, and his wife Mary died in 1853, aged 88 years old, on that grave. Beautiful place though, really, to be laid to rest in the old church. It's in an old wooded area down a really quiet road. Prothero is the surname on this. Catherine, 1915. So I don't know if we'll see inside the window there. I don't know if you're going to see anything, but that's the inside of the old church. But as I was saying, I will add photos and stuff if I can find anything. So the lady that lives near here, actually, she has a guest house. Her name is Pippa, so I want to say a big thank you to Pippa as well, because she gave me some booklets, information about the church and stuff. And this is the back door, and we can see there 1870 written on that. And that's all the old sawdust, or when they were probably cleaning the place up. There's a better view of that church tower. Amazing. Look at that. Wonderful to see, with that sky in the background. So it's a small trip for me in Wales. I popped over for mainly a little break, and I said while I was here I'd do a video, why not? So this is a memory of Gilbert Nicholas Smith, 45 years, rector of Gumpreston, who died in 1877. So there we have a rector in the area, was buried here. Now I shouldn't have went in there, because now I have all these sticky things stuck to my pants, shoes, everything. Oh, what can you do? That's the joys of exploring, guys, isn't it? So you don't have to do it. In loving memory of William Scone, I think, Skone. He died in 1897, aged 35. A lovely headstone there. And another one in here, William Herbert, the beloved son of the late William and Eliza. Nice floral design on the headstone there. Yeah. It's another one of the windows. Don't know if you'll be able to see anything in there. That's the old church inside. It's a beautiful church, really is. I've seen the photos of it inside, and it's a pity that we can't go in there and see it. I was really looking forward to that, but that's what happens, you know. Sometimes these places are closed up and you just have to take a chance, I suppose, when you come here. Look at this one here, has a horse and a jockey on it. Precious memories of Malcolm Frederick. 1939 he was born and he died in 1998. A loving dad and grampy. I'm sure Malcolm was into the horses. Maybe he owned it, a stud and horses and stuff like that. Number 6 is a racehorse. But a beautiful place here, guys. The old church in Wales, Gumfreston. So I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you for watching the video today. If you like this kind of stuff and you like this video, give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you all on the next adventure. Take care.